I'm Jerry.
Erin, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Jerry?
meet you. Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. How's your day going?
It's going good.
Oh,
been here all day. No.
Yeah.
It's going good. How's yours going?
Actually, pretty good.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty good morning. Started my day out at the gym, handled some business, had a meeting, had another meeting. Got to see my child for a little bit. Love that.
Nice.
And then I got here.
How old is your child?
4.
Nice.
I love it.
Aww.
I love it. It's great. It's great.
Right.
Being a parent is an adventure.
It is.
People say it's a job. No, it's an adventure. It's very fun.
I agree.
Do you have kids?
I do. I have one.
Boy, girl?
Boy.
Hey.
I wouldn't call him a kid anymore. I mean, he's my child, but I wouldn't call him. He's 16.
He's still a kid.
He's a big kid.
He's still a kid.
Big kid. Yeah.
In my eyes, you're a kid till you're 22.
Right. Oh, okay. I can see that.
So, how'd you get started doing what you do in the industry?
Actually going to church.
Really?
Believe it or not. Yeah, I was in the military and I was going to school for nuclear physics. After getting out the military, I started like kind of spiraling mentally, just with the whole transition. And I started going to church more.
Okay.
I was on the media team at church and I was like, I should go to school for this. I get benefits to go to school. So I was like, I should go to school. I felt like at a younger age, I always had a camera in my hand. And so, yeah, I just kind of pursued that and signed up for school and
that's pretty
went.
neat.
How'd
you like
start?
it?
I do. I love it.
Okay.
I got my
awesome.
bachelor's degree in cinematography and I'm going to get my master's in directing.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Thank you.
I started in elementary school, actually. I went to Brown Elementary, and they had this thing called the Brown Bear News. Mm-hmm. And I ended up doing the news for them for like a year and a half or something like that. Did it for a while. And it kind of just stuck with me. I always had a camera in my hand doing something, filming something. I never really wanted to be in front of the camera till I got older, but everybody told me I would. Then I ended up going to college in Albany and got a degree in mass communications, got a bachelor, met Miles, and been running amok ever since.
You met him at school?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, 2011, actually.
So is that what you said, mass communication?
Yes.
That's what he has a degree into, or? Oh, okay. Next question.
We touching subjects now. I still got a bone to pick with him about that.
All right. What does success look like for you behind the camera?
Success behind the camera looks like, for me, going to a movie theater and seeing my name in the credits. Seeing my name up there, knowing that I contributed to something that people pay their money to go see. And I think that'll be successful enough for me. Just to know that it's there, something that lasts forever, something that my child can go back and be like, hey, my dad was a part of that.
Right.
And that's just, that to me, that's success. That way when she grows up and she sees that.
Is it a specific role that you want in the credits, or is it?
One day, I would hope to be a producer. I've kind of given up on the directing thing. I don't like dealing with people in that realm. Yeah, but producing, yeah.
Nice.
Most definitely.
I think success to me in behind the camera is directing my own film, having it in multiple film festivals right now.
Okay.
I want it bigger than that, but that's like my next dream.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's going to be fantastic.
Can't wait.
What was your first project with Miles? And what was the process of coming on board?
The first project with Miles was last year. It was Love in a Candle. I believe was the first one. I was first AC on it.
Okay.
The process coming on board, I came on through Regina. Regina Bryant knows him, and she knows me. I was her neighbor, and she was supposed to play in a film for him. She had a role in a film that didn't work out, and then next time he had a film, she invited me on, and I showed up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I honestly don't remember the first film. I don't even remember the first film. Like, we've done too much.
Really? How long ago? Oh, you said you met him in college, right? Mm-hmm. What year was that?
The second year of SVS's existence. I met.
So what's that? 2012?
11. Yeah, I met this man in 2011, and since then I've been in everything from web series to his internet TV show to a couple of movies to my personal favorite, and I wish there was a way to bring it back, the SVS News. Boy, I love that.
What were y'all reporting on?
Any and everything. The most ratchetest thing you could think of, the most positive thing you could think of, and I got to act a fool through all of it, and I loved it.
So you were acting in the beginning?
It was we would walk around. We have a question of the day or something, and then we walk around campus asking people the questions, recording their responses, and then we would like play off of their responses with each other, and it'd be hilarious.
Really?
Like I think one of them was about Chris Brown one time or something like that, and it was hilarious. But I forgot what it was. But then I did another one, a Halloween special, but I was dressed like Iron Man the whole time. It was great.
So were you behind the camera for that, or were you like
a little bit of both?
Really?
Yeah. When we would go out, sometimes I'd be recording, but when we're in like the little studio recording area, I would be the one. Hey, so today we're going to talk about this, and then I give a little point. And we also had another friend there, and she was good. And
what was the first like? Did he pull you on? Did you ask to be on it?
We met in the dorm, and then he kind of introduced the idea to me. And then I kind of just met up with him one day, and I ran from there. As far as I can remember, I think that's how it went.
Had he had any films at that time? You know,
not films.
No.
Like little web stuff that he was doing, little videos and stuff like that. A couple music videos. It took him forever to get me to rap, but it is what it is.
Oh, so you rap?
That too, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty much an artist behind the camera.
That's what's up.
Yeah. But everybody keeps wanting me to get on. I don't want to be.
Yeah, for the record, first thing we did was you rapping. So
It wasn't the first thing.
it was the first thing.
It wasn't the first
It was
thing.
the first thing. Oh.
It was the first thing. Oh my God. I do remember now. It was they say where's Waldo but find Geraldo, pull my magic on the streets like I'm chilling with Cosmo. Oh my gosh. That was the first thing. In South Beach. That was the name of the dormitory. It was, it was South
like,
Hall, but we called it
Florida?
South Beach because we're in Albany, Georgia. It's super hot, and we got palm trees outside with no beach. So we just decided to call it. Why are there so many palm trees and no water?
Right.
I mean, we had a river that was disgusting, but I digress. It was rapping. That's interesting. I rapped in my dorm room in like a white tee, I think, and I put on my Chucks.
Nice.
Why do I remember this all of a sudden?
Maybe you blacked it out. It's trauma.
Working with him, it probably was.
Who's the question on?
You.
It's on me?
I think it's this one.
Let's see. Many people want to know, what is it like to be on the SVS crew?
Well, first off, it's fun. I would always say expect the unexpected. Murphy's Law definitely comes into play whenever we're on set. Sometimes in the better ways than others, but it's really fun. And I would also say you have to be mature because we crack jokes all day. It's a very fun set. We do take our job seriously, but it is very fun. We enjoy ourselves. We make sure the production gets done accordingly and according to what Miles would like. It's a lot of time that goes into it too. I remember one time we filmed an entire movie in 24 hours. It was great.
Nice.
It was such a tiring day.
Do you remember what movie that was?
The knee touch. I loved it.
Did you play in that one?
No, I was a AD.
Nice.
Yes, it was fantastic.
What was the question?
And I got to work with Regina. It was awesome.
I love working with Regina. Is that the first time you met Regina?
Yes.
Nice.
I think so.
What is it like working on? It is fun. It's very fun. Everyone's professional. It's like a family dynamic. You try to figure out, like, did people know each other beforehand? Because it's like, it's very welcoming.
The funny part is you can never tell if somebody just met somebody or if they known them for
Right.
years.
Yeah.
You're on set and you be like, do you see two people interact with each other? And it's like, man, they must have known each other forever. And it's like, no, we just met today.
Right.
Like 2 hours ago, actually. Like,
Right.
Like, no, we've been friends for 30 years. Like, what?
Everybody comes in, seems like they're irritated with Miles.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the dynamic.
I must always say this, and I will never let him live it down. We finally get food.
I've always experienced food, so I've only been here for a year, so
I remember,
or less than a year.
There was no food. You could buy your own. or you could get this little ranky jank pizza he got and be grateful for what you get.
I've had a lot of wings, a lot of pizza.
I'm jealous. Some of us were around for the real struggle.
Right. I've struggled outside of SBS, but not so much on SBS.
No, man. I remember the beginning. Yeah, you can have. You want one of these boiled hot dogs?
Not
you can
a
have
boiled
one of those.
hot dog.
Boiled hot dog, and if he had cheese. If is the key phrase. If
boiled hot dogs. Huh?
So we just we ran out of cue cards. I see. So we had to cut them in half. Any set stories, tragedies, or triumphs?
Yeah, I had to move a couch on my first set. Yeah, I didn't know I was planning on even being on screen at all. But I had to move a whole furniture set out of Airbnb for a movie, for the candle. What was it called?
Love in a Candle.
Love in a Candle. And, yeah. Moved the whole sectional. TV and all. Did we move the TV? Yeah.
That's the funny part. When you get on set, you never know what you're going to do. You're going to end up doing some work.
With the back injury. Don't tell workman's comp.
We know SVS does not have any insurance.
Don't tell workman's comp.
Oh my gosh. Stories. It's not a bad story. I think one of my favorite days on the set because it was so funny. Marquise. We were shooting, I forget what we were shooting, but we were outside playing basketball. And he couldn't miss. And he was supposed to miss on purpose. And he could not miss.
All right, Steph Curry.
He was just like, oh, I'm going to just throw it up there. Okay, I'm not going to look this time. All right, I'm going to just hook shot it. I was like, bro, just
That's
let
skill.
it go. He threw the ball and it went in.
Wow.
It just, it was like a magnet and it just kept going in. And it was the funniest thing. I hope we still had a blooper somewhere, but it was hilarious.
When a blooper is not a blooper, though.
Right. But when a blooper is not a blooper, it's really a win, but you're supposed to personally take an error. Happy accidents.
Right.
And that was one of the funnest days I've had on set. It was hilarious.
Nice.
All because he was missing shots on purpose and he wasn't missing. That's funny.
All right, last question. What do you think it takes to do something consistently for 15 years?
Patience, diligence, determination, and hard work. Like, you need all of those to want to even get in this business at all, let alone do it for 15 years and still have the wherewithal to continue doing it, especially knowing that there are times in all of our lives where we look at something and like, man, I've been doing this for 5 years or 3 years. Hell, I've been doing it for 1 year and this ain't gonna work. 2 years, I don't want to try this anymore. And then you get to 10 and it's like, I finally, I made 10 years in this. Do I want to keep going? Do I want to stop? And then it's just, you have to find that motivation to keep going. Sometimes it comes from just getting up and doing. And I've learned that myself just from being in the gym. It's like, just get up and go. Go do it anyway. The motivation will come back as long as you stay consistent.
Even when you don't feel like it.
Exactly. It doesn't. But sometimes you have to just get out, try real hard, and it'll come back to you. And I think that's what it takes in order to really make it in this industry, let alone stay in it for as long as 15 years, let alone 5.
Yeah. So. I think it takes persistence, passion, tenacity, and just grit, really. Just to stick with something that long. Especially
when you're out here on set and you run out of batteries or you got to run somewhere, go grab something. You on your way to set to act and, oh, hey, man, can you go grab me some batteries?
A memory card.
Something.
Anything.
He still owe me for a pack of batteries, but it's okay. I just like messing with them.
Them expensive too.
Yes. They're like eggs.
The egg situation is crazy right now.
Yes, they are.
But yeah, I think it takes a lot to stick with anything, like you said, for any amount of time.
Let alone 15 years.
But yeah, tenacity, persistence, and passion.
I hope for another 15. Hell, I hope for another 50. That'll be dope.
It was so good talking to you.
Yes, it was fantastic. It was wonderful meeting you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to double fist it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? And it's been great. Thank you for your time.
Much success to you.
Thank you as well.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
I've been trying to reach new heights, yeah.